Namaste, my name is Dhieyo and welcome to my channel. Today the knowledge I share with you is going to be extremely important not just for us but also for the next generation. Now when you talk about the next generation is nobody else, it's going to be all you guys who are over here. You're going to be recycled again and again, so the knowledge that I share right now, and if you can incorporate this in your life, this truth in your life, next time when you come over here, you'll find another energy on this planet. Yeah. So in the earlier times, the energy of this planet used to be where everyone believed in themselves. They believed in that truth. That truth, that reality was used for manifesting things. That truth, that reality was used to projecting things to what you wanted, to what suited you. Later on, like I said, when the matrix starts becoming more and more powerful, then rituals were introduced. That okay, it's via rituals that you can get things. After that, then it became praying, that okay, now you need to start praying. Now that's the term, that's the energy that we are in, where rituals are slightly going off and people are now focusing more on praying, where the praying is all becoming about the gods are going to come and now do our work for us. This is why a lot of people are not succeeding even in their prayers. Prayers were always seen as being inspired by them, inspired by the gods, by our ancestors, that you guys did it, we'll do it too. But what has happened is it's not our fault. It's not our fault at all. The energy of this planet, of this realm, has become like that. No matter what you do, that energy is not going to change. But now, like I said, what I share with you, this truth is going to change that energy right now if you start following it. And with all of us now operating in that energy, in that truth, we will leave this energy behind for us, for other generations. Like I said, those other generations are us recycled over here. We will make better use of that energy. So now, like I say, spirituality means truth. This truth is always changing. Our reality is always changing. This spiritual truth is also forever changing. We are growing. So the minute you grow, more knowledge comes in. Spirituality is not just limited to what we know. It will keep growing. As we grow, more comes in, more comes in. So now, let's say right now we all are practicing, I'm not this body, I'm a soul. There's a more truth to that soul also. Like I said, you're not a soul now. This is why I very clearly mentioned it in the thumbnail picture. You are not a soul. Let's just start seeing the reality of this now. So for an example right now, the best way to rule is to always divide. Like the saying, divide and rule. Divide and rule has been used for a long period of time, for centuries. You want to divide and rule a community, a country, a region, a religion, just divide and keep ruling. Take reality away from people. This is why in earlier times and even in today's time, when people go and conquer other countries, other regions, the first thing they go is go destroy all their scriptures, go destroy all their statues. So the next generation is powerless. They don't know where their power was. They don't know how powerful you are. Like I said, spirituality means knowing the truth. That truth is what is extremely powerful. Rituals, praying, all these other things, mudra, manifestation techniques are all leading to that truth. But once you are living in that truth, imagine how powerful you will be. So divide and rule is how it was always used. So for an example now, a seed, from a seed to a sapling, to a plant, to a tree. Now the tree branches out, the branches are coming out, the twigs are there, the leaves are there, the fruit is there. We've divided something as powerful as a tree to all these other different elements. Like now a leaf thinks it's a leaf, a fruit thinks it's a fruit. We, soul, think we are a soul, but we are coming from Supreme Soul. This is why we always say, right, we got to go back to our home, that Supreme Soul. So now when that leaf or that seed starts thinking that, man, I am a tree. I'm not that seed. I am that entire huge tree. The leaf starts saying, fine, I've poked my head out to experience something, but that does not mean I'm not a tree. I'm not a leaf. Stop calling me a leaf. Stop conditioning me to believe that I'm a leaf, I'm a fruit, I'm a twig, I'm a branch. I am that entire tree. Can you imagine how powerful that is? So now when we start conditioning ourselves, we take it to the next level. Yes, I'm not this body, I'm a soul. Like I said, now it's time for the soul to start realizing I'm not just a soul, I am supreme. I'm not even Supreme Soul, I am supreme. Like in our culture, we call it Param Atma. Param means supreme. I am Param, मैं Param हूँ. I'm supreme. So this belief, this power, because it's important, because now when you say supreme, then you're attracting, you're manifesting supreme success. supreme love, supreme joy, supreme peace, supreme happiness, supreme nothingness, supreme of everything. We all start operating in that energy. All of us collectively. So right now, that supreme is not just there far away, it is here on this planet. We've changed this matrix to what our home is. We've made home over here. We made home over here. Then we don't need to probably keep running away then yeah, let's get recycled, let's come here and enjoy home. This is home for us. We've changed what this matrix is. We can do that if all of us start now operating in, I'm not this body, I'm supreme. You tell me what feels more powerful. Say it in your own language. Say it in your own language and see. Do you feel more powerful saying, I'm not this body, I'm a soul? Or you feel more powerful saying, I'm not this body, I'm supreme? I'm supreme. Can you imagine? And that's our truth. Like I said, spirituality means knowing the truth. That's our truth. All of us, collectively, all of us, every soul is coming from that supreme soul. So now, like there's a saying, the best fruit is the one that falls down on its own, is not plucked. Because this fruit now is ready with everything that it has to offer. It's got all the nourishment, all the qualities of that tree in it now, and now it is ready to offer it to somebody. So the souls, like I say, have jumped down voluntarily in this matrix to pass on this message. Not only this message, to pass on something else, to invent something, to create something, to talk about something which is freeing us, which is giving us a better life, are all those fruits. That means they are all those supreme souls now. Like I said, the matrix is strong. You can't fool around with it. You can't mess around. You can tweak around with it. But collectively, when all of us start believing in that truth, like I said, rituals were later on added to it. That, okay, through rituals, you can reach your supreme, you can manifest. Okay, through prayers, you can reach your truth. You can start manifesting things, which is now becoming requesting. You come do it. I pray to you. You come do it. God's sitting over there laughing. They're like, no, we're not doing that. You need to do that for yourself. They are all gods because of the actions they took, the decisions they took. That's why we call them gods. They were all souls like us in a human form, doing what they had to do. Some of them were supreme. They believed in it. They knew it. So can you imagine what a powerful realm this will become now when all of us start believing in the fact, in our truth, which means I am supreme. Not just a soul. I'm not just that leaf. I'm not just that fruit, that twig, that branch. I'm all of it. I'm supreme. One person saying I'm supreme. Imagine how powerful it feels. Imagine when that entire population of mankind, every life form, starts saying, I am supreme. We all are supreme. Do we need to connect so far then? Do we need to call up home? No. Home is right here for everything that we want. So we start living a better life. We start having a better understanding of things. We start tweaking the matrix like it's a toy for us. And that energy we will now leave behind. So the next time the souls come in, then the praying won't be there, ritual won't be there. Only thing that will be there is truth. Like I say, spirituality means knowing the truth. That truth is extremely powerful. So now, yes, if you are in that form of practice where, like I say, spirituality always has its stages where earlier you keep believing that, okay, you are here to experience things and you're here to grow. And then that knowledge starts coming in, the truth starts coming in. Okay, I have experienced what hot is, I've experienced what cold is, I've burnt my hand twice, I've frozen my hand once, and I've experienced success, failure, heartbreak, love, everything. Okay, now I need to go back. But no, you're not going back because karma and destiny is keeping us over here. The hoax of karma and destiny. Your destiny says, okay, that you are going to be doing this, everything's going to be happening. Destiny is a fact, it's a truth. And you are following it. How come that becomes your karma? So today my destiny says that, okay, I am going to be helping a few people out. If I die and they hold me responsible for it, the people that you helped over, they were meant to suffer. That means now I have done something wrong. So this is how you keep coming back in the hoax of karma and destiny. This is why that entire practice is done. Be physically attached but spiritually detached, where you physically go help somebody but you spiritually detach yourself. So then the next step keeps coming forward that, okay, that I'm not this body, I'm a soul. You're conditioning yourself. But now the next truth needs to come to everyone. It's nobody's fault if this knowledge is not there, or some have it and they don't share it, or for whatever reason it's not reaching people. This knowledge has to come now, where we are not this body, we are not just a soul, we are supreme. Say it yourself and you'll see the difference in it. So outside, like we call it the supreme soul, these are all words, vibration that we are using to express the most beautiful, the most powerful thing. This is what sounds are, right? This is what language is, vibration, sounds that we are using now to communicate with each other. But out there is no name. There is no name, there is nothing. So when people also talk about, okay, the name of that realm, there's so much into names, but you need to understand that that name is not even there. That name is only there for this realm. So even supreme is there's no name to that energy force, but for us to start feeling powerful, we use the word supreme, we use the word param, you use the word for what region you come from, what makes you feel more powerful. And I promise you, it will make you feel much more powerful than a soul. Then a soul. We collectively, when somebody tells me what is God for you, who is God, I tell them collectively, all of us make what God is. God is us, we are God. Every soul together collectively makes that supreme soul. So when we come down over here, why are we just separated? Why are we like, okay, soul, 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 soul? No, supreme, 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 supreme. All of us are supreme. Let's bring that power in our lives in this realm, and let's leave that energy behind for either us or for the next generation who are going to come back. Let them have a powerful experience over here according to what they want. It'll be an illusion. It'll still be their illusion though. So yeah, you're not this body, you're not a soul, you're supreme. If you like this video, give it a like, subscribe to my channel. Until I see you again, have a good life. Namaste.